My name is Steve Stevens, the best sports consultant money can buy. I make more money betting sports than anybody in the world. I'm the one that tells you who to bet. I'm not a bookie, I'm the bookie killer.
If money talks, then I got a lot to say. I'm on the grind trying to make $100,000 a day. The game that I pick, believe me, it's a winner. What I know could get you rich, cause all I pick is winners. Welcome to Las Vegas. Money talks, money talks. Welcome to Las Vegas.
Bad, you know what I mean? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're tuned into the VIP Sports Podcast. I'm Darren Otero, a.k.a. Steve Stevens, the Bookie Killer, sitting along with my ride-along host, Big Ron Murkison. What's going on, Ron?
Not much, just doing Big Merc, man, every day in Vegas.
That's
loving it.
I can't. What do you think about this crazy-ass weather? Now, you know, I'm born and raised out here. You've been out here for fucking ever. Have you ever seen it take so long to get warm?
No. And it's back and forth because it'll look like it's getting warm, then it'll get cold and rain, and we're getting it crazy out here. But that's why I can't hear in my left ear right now. Sinus is messed up.
Man, that was all the shootings you did earlier. That wasn't from an early age gangbang run before.
You never know, man. Or hunting with dad, man. I used to be out there hunting in the country.
Oh, you used to get it done? What'd you guys hunt for?
Shit, a little bit of everything, from small game to big game. We squirrel, rabbit, deer, you name it. Man, if it's not domestic, my dad will shoot it and eat it.
Well, at least he instilled hunting. Hunting is a very good process in life. It's very useful.
Oh, yeah, very
Whether
useful.
it's for animals or females.
Oh, yeah.
You got to stay on the hunt, Ron.
Hey, you ain't lying, man.
Anyway, guys, we got a great show for you today. As you know, Major League Baseball is in full effect. Your boy El Scorcho has just been shellacking these motherfucking bookies. As you would know, Ron, you've picked up several envelopes with the clients over the last few weeks.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Today's April 6th, podcast number 382, What It Do. Show sponsored by the Money Team. And before we go any further, I want to send out my deepest condolences to Kichi. It was a very valuable member of TMT. She's been in the family for years, Floyd's main assistant. She passed away earlier in the week. One of the saddest things I've ever heard. Won't say too much on it. One of the nicest, most beautiful human beings you'll ever meet in your entire life.
Beautiful soul. God rest her soul, man. And her legacy will live forever.
Absolutely. Kichi, I see you on the other side. Anyway, moving on, I want to salute the troops. As you know, without the troops supporting us, it wouldn't allow me and you to sit here and do the things we do and hunt for money or whatever else you might be hunting for.
Always a salute to the troops.
But we appreciate you guys, active military, retired military. Guys, you're in the military, you're looking for a game, hit me up. I'll give you a free pick. We always take care of our military people.
Okay.
And we appreciate you supporting our country. And for that, I appreciate you. Big movie premiere, Air, starring Ben Affleck and Matt Damon, also directed by Ben Affleck. Air got a 99 Rotten Apple rating, which is one of the biggest reviews websites on Rotten Apples that they've ever had. So we were talking about that before the air. You were saying something about Jordan. There's a character of Mike, but he never shows his face.
Exactly. In this whole movie, it's about Jordan in that big signing, but supposedly you never get to see the actor's face who plays Michael Jordan. So you see him walk in meetings, you see the back of the head, you probably hear some voiceovers, but throughout the whole movie, they didn't want to discredit his whole image.
Well, you can't fuck with the boss.
No, you can't.
Let me ask you a question. I mean, I know you're not a big movie buff or whatever, but me and Veronica already said, I mean, are you looking forward to seeing a movie about Michael Jordan? I know I am.
I am looking forward to seeing this movie, and one of the main reasons I'm looking forward to seeing it is because Ben Affleck actually sat down with Michael Jordan to make sure he had some of these things, accurate. So it's not just someone coming from the outside trying to ruin anything that's got to do with Jordan in the future.
I know. And they also, obviously, it's talking about the shoe. To change the subject real quick, did you ever see the documentary on how much money Magic Johnson would have made if he signed with Nike versus motherfucking Converse?
I did see that.
Billion plus dollars.
Man. And he's still
billions of dollars he would have still been collecting today.
Yeah, for real. And he's still a super successful businessman.
Oh,
but
man.
With that would have
he became a billionaire grinding. He would have became a billionaire and wouldn't have had to grind that hard.
Yeah, nobody could hardly touch him at that point.
Anyway, we got a little shame on you. Question Fans are wondering if the First Lady, Jill Biden, is a good candidate for this week's Shame on You segment. Because instead of keeping the normal tradition alive of inviting just the national champion winning team to the White House, Jill invited both the women's LSU team, who won the championship, and invited the runner-up Iowa Hawkeyes to also come to the White House.
All this could have been avoided, man. It's like The Rock used to say. It's like stay in your lane and take a stroll down Know Your Role Boulevard. Well, she should have known when to shut the hell up. Like, I mean, it's been a tradition.
If this was House of Cards, homeboy would have told her, bitch, shut up, calm the fuck down.
And I don't have any political affiliation. If you guys love Republicans, if you love liberal, whatever you want to label yourself, I don't give a damn because I put them all in the same bucket.
This ain't even political.
Yeah,
Number one, you ain't got no fucking place in it at all, so calm the fuck down, number one. Number two, we appreciate the women's rights, celebrate them all equally. However, these women of LSU earned their spot like they always have to be there by themselves and enjoy a nice day at the White House.
Congratulations, LSU.
You wanted to bring Iowa the next day after the press already did their thing with LSU and gave them their shine?
Yeah.
Well, then there it is.
And then that's a perfect example. She meant well, but once again, shut the hell up. You shouldn't even been saying anything.
You earned your spot there. It's different. Bring them both there at different times.
Exactly.
Moving into golf, the Masters tee off Thursday from Augusta National. Everybody is excited. Tiger Woods, baby.
Yeah, I saw some of his early round action. He almost had an eagle, so he had one birdie. And then he had some bogeys at the beginning. So he's starting off struggling, but it's still a big deal having Tiger play.
It's the worst weather forecast over these next 3 days for this tournament that they've seen in years.
Oh, wow.
So
it's going to get interesting.
Well, yeah, for all those guys out there that are betting golf, what I would study if I was you is guys that play under bad weather.
Oh, yeah.
Real fucking simple. Real good golfers under bad weather, which, there's several countries out there where they're playing in storms.
And here's one thing that you and I both know. You know it better than I do. Like you said, that bad weather is going to be softer greens, and you definitely it's going to play a lot different.
You're going to have a Cinderella win the tournament? That's what it looks like it easily happened. You know what I mean?
Man, good odds.
Somebody that you don't even think. So you might want to look for some good underdogs in that Masters tournament. Question to you guys, my listeners. Do you think Tiger Woods makes the cut? What's your answer, Ron?
Wait.
That deep breath said it. I'm going to answer for you with that deep breath.
I'm going to go out on a limb this time.
You want him to?
I'm going to say yes.
You want to say yes?
Yes, I'm going to say yes because I looked at some of these numbers they were shooting. There's some high ones, but a lot of these guys are getting a lot of bogeys early, so I think he'll barely make the cut.
Well, he says he doesn't know how many Masters he's got left. Tiger's 65-1 odds to win the Masters.
Yeah.
So a little G-ball go pick you up a quick 65 racks, Big Ron. You gonna let it go?
Crazier things have happened.
I hope Tiger qualifies. I like seeing him playing. It's almost like when I saw Jordan playing. I just like to see him there playing fucking simple, and I hope he does the best. You talk about a guy coming back from some major blows.
Oh, my God.
Most men can't even come back in life, let alone a professional sport, after a woman dramatized you and the divorce and everything that happened there. Then the car wreck. He'll never play again. Paparazzi, he'll never play again. I'm TMZ reporter. You don't know shit, homie. We made a bet live. I told you he would be playing again.
And he is.
And he is. So congratulations just as a man handling your business and manning up and being a role model for your kids. Man.
Yeah, congratulations to Tiger. Any man that comes over adversity like that, especially at that type of level, you got to give him credit.
What about Keep It Real Phil Mickelson back at the Masters this year after missing last year's tournament for the first time in 28 years?
Phil's getting that LIV money. That LIV money, that LIV money, man.
Oh, my
Dude,
God.
He's getting paid. I mean,
Phil don't give a fuck about nothing.
I love that one of the players, I forgot his name, we'll do it another time, but he actually brought that up. He said, I'm tired of all these golfers saying that it's about the type of golf that's being played or the endorsement. No, it's about the fucking money. LIV is giving up a bunch of money.
Don't matter where I got mine from. I'm still playing golf. It ain't changed my game. It ain't changed my style. Just changed my bank account.
Yeah, and the guy said
that jumping on your dumb as fuck.
He says if I'm on the PGA or if I'm on LIV, this gives an opportunity for me to give 10 times more money to my family than if I'm on the PGA.
Well,
that math makes perfect sense.
Well, not only that, but PGA is fighting it as well because all this other organization is doing is opening up the door to give them big money. Which they should be getting anyway because golf brings in billions. Of dollars.
Exactly.
Favorites: Scheffler 5-1, McElroy 15-2, Rahm 9-1, Speed 15-1, Smith 20-1, Thomas, 22-1. All right, guys, enough of the golf and all that type of bullshit. That ain't what you're watching our show for. You guys are watching to get them golden nuggets. Like I said, for those of you just tuning on, VIP Sports Podcast is a spinoff of our show Money Talks we had on CNBC. Brings you into my life as the #1 sports consultant money can buy. This show is to teach you guys out there how to be better sports bettors. It's a $1 trillion industry, and you deserve your fair share. Like I said in the beginning of the show, Major League Baseball is finally back. The hottest team so far, Tampa Bay Rays, 6-0, getting the motherfucking job done. Rays are the only undefeated team left. The Rays are also 6-0 on the run line.
Wow.
So, like I said, Tampa Bay Rays, I love you. Another couple shout out to teams I love. Atlanta Braves, who's just been paying me like there's no motherfucking tomorrow.
Exactly.
You guys better watch out for the Braves. And then we dip it in with a little bit of Dodger run line here and there. But totals, we've been kicking ass. And don't forget, first 5 innings is an easy way to get your money, man.
Oh, yeah.
Plain and simple. Speaking of Tampa Bay, they've only allowed 13 runs. Going to be hard to beat a team in 6 games that only giving up 13 runs.
Exactly.
I mean, there's teams out there giving up 13 on day 1. You know what I mean?
Shit are every day.
Probably today, to be honest with you.
Every day.
That's the longest streak of wins by 4 or more runs to start a season since 1884.
And that's some serious stuff.
To come out 6-0 and win on the run line every 6 games,
Yeah.
Tampa Bay, get your motherfucking money. And people that have been on them, get your motherfucking money. I know I have every fucking game.
Yes, sir.
New York Yankees are 4-2. I love the Yankees. I said it. It's a team that I'll be betting a lot this year. You always roll with the Yankees in the beginning, then right around the break, they fuck up a little bit.
Right,
and after the break, they fuck up a little more, scare everybody. Then they're right where they need to be, and they end up losing.
Always be careful with them around August, right?
Yeah, no doubt. Yankees ace Garrett Cole went toe-to-toe with Phillies ace Aaron Nola on Wednesday. Result, Cole continued his red-hot start to the season with an 8-strikeout performance as the Yankees defeated the Phillies 4-2 in Yankee Stadium.
Cole, he's putting it down.
I think I'm gonna take the whole crew to Yankee Stadium this year.
Let's do it.
You know what I'm saying? Garcia, you ready to go to Yankee Stadium and see what we can do? Go to the East, kid. Word up, son. Shout out to the East Coast out there on the one, kid. Word up. We're going to be out there.
In the NYC, baby.
No doubt. New York was minus $1.50 money line and plus $1.35 on the run line, which they covered. L.A. Angels two-way star Ohtani was called for pitch clock violations on the mound and at the plate Wednesday while earning his first win of the season and driving in a run in L.A.'s 4-3 victory over Seattle. So that answers your question of what we talked about before with the new rules. He violated both, the batting and the pitching in the same fucking game. So,
hey, I still like it. It sped the game.
Hold on. You love it? You like it? I love it. These games are 2 hours now, 2 hours and change.
Yep.
I'd have to say one of the best changes they could have ever done. It sped up the game, and it makes me more of a fan of the game.
Yeah, and the fact that they called it on this particular guy, probably the top player in the league, and it didn't show favoritism, I'm all about that.
You know what the best thing I like about him getting over quick? I get my motherfucking money. Quick, Ron. You know what I mean? I get that motherfucking paper quick. Shout out to the VIP crew and my 22 and fucking 5 record of 27 games that we've been just.
And you always got those players. They're waiting for that game to finish so they can make the next game. The ones who can't bet in game, they're like, "Come on, now, get this game over."
Those
with.
Motherfucking degenerates are real happy that 4 o'clock game's over way before the 7 o'clock game kicks off. You know what I mean? Anyway, pitcher to watch with value. Twins Pablo Lopez struck out 8 and allowed just 1 run on 3 hits over 7 innings. But the Twins blew the lead once Lopez exited the game, and Miami won 5-2. Lopez has been stellar, and he has allowed less than 2.5 runs in his last 18 games in March and April.
And that goes back to what you said about the first 5 for a lot of these bettors. Baseball, like you always said, is one of the best seasons to get paid. But when you go to these bullpens, it's a whole different game. See, people don't look at the whole dynamic of all the betting of the game. They see the starting pitcher, they see the name of the team, they see the record, and they're all in. But look, these bullpens, me and you've seen it, especially the last 3 years, are just destroying all these so-called experts when it comes to these games.
100%. And don't forget the lines are soft in the beginning of the year.
Exactly.
You know, there's all sorts of different elements that go into it. Let me ask you this. A real sports bettor that bets real money, first 2 weeks of football, first 2 weeks of baseball, where are you going to have the most amount of money?
I'm going to have it on baseball.
Without any shadow of a motherfucking doubt.
Yeah, 100%.
Especially when you got people scouting, you know what's going on, you see, it's not, it's open to the public.
Yeah,
Everything is
spring
open,
training.
you understand?
Yep.
NFL tries to shut it down, do shit behind closed doors, see exactly what's going on. But anyway, guys, you better remember my man Lopez over there. He's getting the fucking job done.
Bad
Weekend
boy.
series that we're excited about. Shout out to the Houston Astros for being just the most unreliable shit fucking team of the year so far. You guys make me fucking sick. You'll lose a fucking you'll see a game on paper where they should win by 6 fucking runs. They lose outright. You tell your buddy and your clients what a shit team and how you're never you breaking shit already.
Already
tell your
breaking
clients how
stuff.
you're never gonna you're good.
I'm just going to leave it.
Never gonna break them again, and then they win the next day by fucking 4 runs.
Oh, yeah.
I tell you right now, sports bettors, Houston Astros is not a team to get money on consistently. Plain and fucking simple.
Well, be careful with them on the run line, too. I've seen plenty of people try to run line them because their prices are so high sometimes and just get burnt up.
If you're going to run line, you better run your ass right over to the Tampa Bay Rays. Plain and fucking simple. Weekend series, like I said, Astros travel to Minnesota to take on the Twins, who won 4 straight games to open the season. Like I said, I don't like Houston. Minnesota's not, they're doing their thing. Astros have hit the over in 6 straight games. So I will give you that. They're getting some money on the total. And I've told people all the time, guys, you don't want to come out in baseball and bet the team that you like or whatever. A lot of money is in the totals. Like I just got done telling you, the Astros are not consistent with betting the side, but they're fucking 6-0 to the over.
Yeah, so why not just take the easy money?
There you go, guys. You got to be smart sports bettors, guys. Not only do you got to be smart with what you're doing, but you got to have money management and discipline.
Yep.
You don't just go crazy. You find out who you're going to bet for the day. Win, lose, or draw, you keep it. Money managed, discipline. Same amount of money on every game. Here's some early season money line trends, Ron. You want to read them off?
I'll switch off. Okay, we got the favorites lead. It's 51-37 with the favorites right now. Also with the away teams, it's 46-42 against the home teams. Away favorites are 19-10 on these games. The home favorites are 32-27. So all these numbers are pretty strong. Also,
well, it's not a matter of they're strong, but if you're going to bet a favorite, they're pretty matched up. What, you got 9 units for the away favorites. You got 4 units for away teams. Home favorites, you got,
we
6,
got some
7
favorite
units
numbers,
there.
yeah.
Some early season against the spread trends, though. Away teams, 49 and 39, 10 net units. Home teams, 39 and 49. So the away teams are getting the money. As of Wednesday morning, favorites and dogs were even, 44 and 44. Now, let me break that down to you guys. Even though the favorites versus the underdogs are 44 and 4, if your 44 was on those underdogs, you would be hitting probably right around 70% versus the 50% it shows on paper. Now, the guys that are on the favorites betting 44, they're hitting about 20% because when you add in the minus 200, minus $1.80, you're lucky to hit 15%. So if you're betting the favorites, the 44 favorites, you're hitting about 10%. You bet the underdogs, you're hitting 70%, and you're fucking rich right now.
Oh, yeah, you're kicking ass.
Milwaukee has won 5 straight games, has only lost 1 game so far. You like the Brewers?
I do like the Brewers. A little worried about their pitching. Like you said at the beginning of the season, it's okay, but I think it gets rough probably in about a month.
Well, it gets no rougher, Big Ron. I'll tell you this. The Atlanta Braves are 5-1 after sweeping the Cardinals, and they ain't playing any
that's a real
motherfucking
team.
games.
That's a real
The Atlanta
team.
Braves are on fire. You ride those motherfuckers until they don't run no more, plain and simple.
Exactly.
In what might be the biggest early season matchup, Braves host the San Diego Padres in their high-profile lineup Thursday for 4 games. You guys want information on that? Holler at your boy El Scorcho. I'll get you on the winning side easily. Padres slugger Manny Machado became the first MLB player to be ejected for arguing a violation of the new pitch timer. Here's the question. Are you surprised Machado was the first guy to get tossed or not surprised at all?
Not surprised at all. I think they want these big names just like they did the Ohtani thing.
Well,
they want these guys as examples that, hey, we're going to enforce this. It doesn't matter who the hell
you're not going to the plate, grabbing your nuts in your cup 6, 7 times, spitting 9 times,
exactly.
eating your sunflower seeds, your tobacco, whatever it is. You're doing. Get in there and bat.
Yeah, get in there and bat.
And they're going to get it done because I do love these games going quicker, and I agree with the rule 100%.
Yep.
So, like I said, who you like? Atlanta, Padres. Who wins the series?
I like it. I like Atlanta.
We'll leave it at that. We don't want to give them too much.
No.
Braves have allowed just 14 runs in 6 games total. Padres scored 22 runs total in their last 4 games. Teams off to a slow start, guys. Phillies, my God, what a disappointment.
Oh, my God.
I made so much money on the Phillies last year, and the 2 teams that I refused to bet in the beginning of the season was the Phillies and Padres.
And you and Skip caught both of them at the right time. Y'all both made a ton of money.
Killed them last year, no doubt. But Phillies are 1-5, but most experts predict the Phillies will be just fine. And even though Garrett Cole said Phillies lineup is crazy good, they are. Mm-hmm. They are crazy good, and they are going to come around more than a 1-5 record.
Oh, yeah.
And they'll start getting their wins and they'll click. But definitely a team to stay away from.
Right
Another
now.
team to stay away from: the Washington Nationals, 1-5 straight up and on the run line.
That might be an all-year deal with them.
No, we're going to see. They sure don't look good. NHL hockey. Golden Knights are in first place in the entire Western Conference with a 48-22 record. Let's go, Vegas Knights. Let's go get the fucking job
baby.
done.
Go
No
Knights,
doubt.
go.
The Boston Bruins are in first place with the best record in the 60-12 and 125 points. But they got the best record in the NHL, so 60-12.
Ridiculous,
60-12, 125 points. Yeah, that's serious.
Yeah, it is serious. Like history serious. This team right here is just destroying everybody.
You think they win it all, E? Huh? Easy?
It's going to be hard to stop them.
It sure as fuck is, dude. No doubt about it. Let's go over some first period trends. Guys, in hockey, my first period totals are insane. That's why I don't talk about them much. When you have that's why a lot of guys are, hey, Steve, can you do this or can you do that? The answer is no, man. I'm not doing a motherfucking thing. I make a bunch of money on my first period hockey totals. I'm not in the business to give them away from free. So I put my kids through college. It's how I make my clients a lot of fucking money. And for any one of my systems and my formula for success to how I make money in sports betting, if you ever expect me to spill that out on a platter for you as well, it ain't never fucking happening.
Yep.
So you guys in my industry that watch these podcasts to try to bite my shit and take, you're never going to get what's on the inside of me and how I create these motherfucking winners. And by the way, I'm watching all these videos that get popped up on my phone on Instagram and YouTube. Sports consulting has turned into teenagers with zits now that are 17-0 and selling picks. I mean, what the fuck, dude? I got a bump on my nuts older than these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? It's like, this is absolutely insane what this business has turned into, guys, with their computerized fake-ass tickets, fake-ass everything they're doing. Let me explain something to you guys to make it real motherfucking simple. I'm on my 30th baseball season. You want to deal with a motherfucker that's a seasoned vet, well-respected, well-connected, work with everybody in this business to make you more money betting sports? It's a little bit more than a dork sitting on a fucking computer with zits on his face going over trends and matchups. I give you guys trends and matchups on my podcast every week for fucking free. You guys want real-time information where you have an honest chance of making money? You want to deal with the most experienced motherfucker in this business? A guy that revolutionized this business and reinvented this fucking game? That's me. When I got involved in sports consulting, they were guys in 3-piece suits running the industry. I'm the one that took over the industry, changed the industry, so you little young kids out there can wear your off-white and your Louis sweaters and your little fucking hats backwards and shit and act like you're sports consultants. I did that. You're fucking welcome. Because when I got in the game, everyone's wearing 3-piece suits. I took over the game, shut all the big boys down, and became the #1 consultant. Takes a little bit more than sitting in front of a computer acting like you're a consultant. And for a lot of you guys being fooled by these fucking people, wake the fuck up. You have a better chance of picking your own games than some taking advice from some 24-year-old garbage man or a zit-fake fucking kid on a computer that thinks he knows what he's doing, guys. You work way too hard for your money. I spend millions of dollars, time and effort to make sure that this happens so you guys have the best chance of getting paid. And That was a little rant I had to go on, huh? Holy shit.
Hey, let them know how you
that
feel,
hurt the
bro.
gut, huh?
Let them know how you
Feel
feel,
me?
man. Let them know how you
for life,
Let them
fool.
know how you feel.
30 years in the motherfucking game.
Yeah.
You guys can't even fucking compete, homeboy. Made fucking hundreds of millions of dollars in business over the last 25 years. Same location for 25 years. Was making millions of dollars when you guys were in fucking Pampers. So don't fucking come in this game and act like you got information and know people because you could put a picture of Instagram with some fake ass money, somebody else's ticket, even if it is your ticket, your gold chain and a fucking car. You don't know shit, man. It's fucking embarrassing. Go lay your bitch ass down someone and let the motherfucking G take over and get these people this money. Some teams that already clinched their spot and cannot move up or down. This means some teams are playing meaningless games right now, which is very important.
It is.
New York Knicks, for example, they're 100% the number 5 seed in the Eastern Conference playoffs. They will play the number 4 seed and dangerous Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Mitchell is Cleveland's leading scorer, and he played high school ball in New York. Mitchell has scored 40 or more points in 4 straight games. I'm just going to break it to you like this, guys. At this time in the NBA, it's not really a good time to be betting.
No.
As a matter of fact, it's probably the worst time to bet NBA. So as the number 1 sports consultant in the fucking business, my advice to you guys, lay off NBA right now. You have a lot of action in hockey, and Major League Baseball, you got a full slate every single day. So that's just my advice. You guys do what you want, but I'm not fucking with much NBA right now, plain and fucking simple.
Yeah, that's real talk.
Milwaukee, plus 240. Boston, plus 360. Phoenix, plus 500. Think Phoenix can do something?
Definitely. They got shit. 2 of the best players in the game.
Philly, plus 850. Golden State, plus 950. Memphis, plus 1900. Lakers, plus 2700. Clippers, plus 3900.
I think that Memphis, man, I still think when they're healthy, that's very appealing, that plus 1900.
You guys see, I'm sure all the wannabe handicappers, since they don't have a business license or a merchant account, you see the CEO, founder of Cash App got stabbed to death?
No.
Yesterday in San
did
Francisco.
not know that.
Downtown San Francisco, the owner of Cash App got stabbed to death.
Wow.
They don't know what he was doing or what's going on, but yeah.
Hey, something's going to come out.
Well, bro, I mean, it's got to be a little political.
You kill a billionaire, something's
You're
going to
talking
happen.
about billions of dollars. Something's
Yeah.
going on.
Oh, yeah.
Ever since my girl turned me on to that House of Cards Netflix, it's all about the fucking president and all this political shit. I'm thinking everything's fucking political
Oh,
now.
man.
But like you said, when billionaires die, there's only a few different things that can happen. He was sneaking out to downtown San at 3 in the morning to get some dope, or he was set up and got his ass stabbed to death. Bro.
Yeah, man. Either way, it's not good.
It's a crazy world out there, guys. Anyway.
Protect yourself. Crazy world. Protect yourself.
You
People pay me for years to have their back, to look out and protect yourself. See, you got a lot of people, and you make sure you take care of yourself. You take care of your clients, your big boys that come out in town.
You always got to check your surroundings.
You got to check your surroundings. There's no way you can keep an eye on everything. So pay that little extra money to make sure you protect you. You protect your wife. You protect your kids. You protect your assets.
Which is
You
an
protect
exit
your-
plan, right?
Exactly.
You always have to find the exit way out of wherever situation you're in.
And this is a time for me to tell you, you don't have to be that billionaire or something. When you come to Vegas, do the same thing. Protect yourself. When you go to a sporting event, protect yourself. When you're walking out from your job in San Francisco and you're the guy that found the fucking Cash App, protect yourself. You need to protect yourself when you're doing things. So shout out to all my boys who do security out here,
Yeah.
do private security, do body work.
Shout out to you.
all the guys in the casinos. I've always tried to look out for my people, and I always will.
Shout out to Instagram for making $660 million this week off selling verifications to people that want to pay for someone to be who they're not.
There you
Shout out to Insta. About time. You know what I mean? There's to all you guys out there that want to pay for a verification to be somebody you're not, that blue check ain't going to stop you from being a square.
Oh, yeah.
Plain and motherfucking simple. But Instagram ain't stupid.
No.
They're like, these motherfuckers want verification bad. You know how many fake-ass people in my industry?
Oh, my goodness.
I'm the only one with a real verification in this sports consulting business. You guys out there wanting to pay for a blue check so you can tell yourself you're a celebrity or tell yourself somebody knows you? Don't nobody know you, man. Be you. You know what I'm
keep
saying?
it real.
Do
Be
you.
you. Do
But
you.
anyway, guys, like I said, man, that's it for today. One last thing I got to say. Baseball is in full effect. There's millions of dollars to be made. We have bankroll program building systems for every size, shape of sports bettor. Whether you're crawling or balling, we got you. We want to make sure that we're not the only ones getting paid. And for that matter, let's make sure the players aren't the only ones getting paid. We love you. We'll see you soon.
Love you. Get off the bench, get paid, baby.
Oh, yeah.